Workout resumed.
Yep. So once again, back to the new normal. This is the 4th time I've run around Lambrick. In fact, it's the only time I've run anywhere in the last 10 days. Other times I've been out hiking or walking. The dog walkers. Give them a wide berth today. That's another runner.
Time 11 minutes. Distance 1.62 kilometers. Cadence 76. Workout average pace 6 minutes 47 seconds per kilometer.
Alright, so just finishing off one lap. It's going to be 5 laps today. 2.5 each way. I have batteries for my Sony, so the quality will be better. I'm going to try and stay in the 7-minute zone.
Time 12 minutes. Distance 1.80 kilometers. Cadence 85. Workout average pace 6 minutes 59 seconds per kilometer.
Stupid dog. Luckily it's on the other side of a chain link fence. That man had absolutely no control over that dog, and that dog was quite fit enough to jump over the fence. Walking probably got the dog even more agitated.
Distance 1.88 kilometers. Cadence 65. Workout average pace 6 minutes 51 seconds per kilometer.
Yeah. That dog is going to be a problem on the next lap. Well, I'm doing my best to be responsible, but that dog owner probably had his boxer cooped up indoors for too long. That's the problem. They don't like lockdown either. But without sounding too optimistic, I think
Time 14 minutes.
things are getting better.
2 kilometers. Cadence 77. Workout average pace 6 minutes 53 seconds per kilometer.
Yep, that dog hasn't forgotten me. He's still looking at me. Every time I take my walk break, he thinks I'm going to turn and attack his master. I might have to have some words with that guy later on. This is the hardest part. This is about the only hill that I have to do in this direction anyway. Gets back up to the upper level, and then it's downhill back to the place where I joined the park. This is crushed gravel all the way around, apart from
Time
one
15 minutes. Distance 2.48
central
kilometers. Cadence 66.
strip.
Workout average pace 6 minutes 59 seconds per kilometer.
That stupid dog. I really don't want to get bitten this week.
Time 16 minutes. Distance 2.31 kilometers. Cadence 84. Workout average pace 6 minutes 54 seconds per kilometer.
6:54. So I'm still going a little fast, even with that long dog break that I took. So once again, I started this recording around the 10-minute mark. So is it going to be easier for me to calculate how much I have recorded? I'm going to take the wet grass now. Somebody walking towards me. They have no intention of deviating from the nice dry
Time
path.
17 minutes. Distance 2.45 kilometers. Cadence 74. Workout average pace 6 minutes 57 seconds per kilometer.
Ooh, that was soggy than I thought. Now I have him to thank for my wet shoes. So this is the top corner. This is where the Pee-wee baseball diamond is. Everything is half-sized. The dugout, the diamond, even the fence is half-sized. I've taken a couple of photographs already.
Time 18 minutes. Distance 2.60 kilometers.
Hello.
Cadence 83. Workout average pace 6 minutes 53 seconds per kilometer.
Another bit of avoidance. Two people just popped out from a side trail. I really don't like being thought of as a pariah. I have to be the more socially responsible. Otherwise they're going to point their little waggy fingers. Yeah, now in Canada, we're up to over 1,000 dead. Half of them in old people's homes.
Time 19 minutes. Distance 2.79 kilometers. Cadence 83. Workout average pace 6 minutes 49 seconds per kilometer.
6:49 means I can walk a little bit. I did this run the other day when I recorded for you guys, and I think I ended up reaching home at exactly an hour, maybe an hour and 30 seconds or something. I'll take a picture of the tennis courts underneath the catalpa trees, which later on in the season will have the most incredible orchid-like blooms. just coming up on the alley-up corner.
Time 20 minutes. Distance 2.87 kilometers. Cadence 65. Workout average pace 6 minutes 56 seconds per kilometer. Time for hydration.
So, 20 minutes in, and all is well. I have seen the same bottle of
Workout resumed.
San Pellegrino on the inside of the tennis court fence, where there is now a padlock and a notice. I would not drink from a stray bottle these days, nor any day really, unless I knew that it had been unopened and not taken to anybody's mouth to drink. And that one looked as if somebody had had at least one drink out of it. I'm coming back to the guy with the crazy boxer. This will be 2 laps, half a lap more.
Time 21 minutes. Distance 3.02 kilometers. Cadence 71. Workout average pace 6 minutes 57 seconds per kilometer.
Yep. Let's hope he's taken his dog away. I won't know for a few more seconds. I'm not sure if that dog is there. I'm definitely walking if he is. It's quite scary in a way.
Time 22 minutes. Distance 3.20 kilometers. Cadence 85. Workout average pace 6 minutes 52 seconds per kilometer.
Now this is where, if he's there, he will see me. It looks like he's gone. Great. At least I won't have to put up with that noise on every lap. That could easily be why the dog is so cooped up and irate. Because the guy hasn't been taking the dog for a long enough exercise
Time
session.
23 minutes. Distance 3.31 kilometers. Cadence
It's almost
72.
like he just
Workout
took the
average
dog
pace
out
6 minutes
there
56 seconds per kilometer.
to poop and then back to the car. Alright, so another lap done. Half a lap to go, and I start to unwind. And up the only hill on this side. I'm taking a very
Time 24 minutes.
wide
Distance
path.
3.47 kilometers. Cadence 83. Workout average pace 6 minutes 54 seconds per kilometer.
This will show up on the trace as a deviation from the regular path. But even at 6:30 in the morning, there's still people trying to get their session in. I'm going to have to run up an embankment in a minute. Might as well walk. I'm going to beat this girl to the path.
Time 25 minutes. Distance 3.62 kilometers. Cadence 81. Workout average pace 6 minutes 54 seconds per kilometer.
6:54. Norma twisted her ankle the last time we ran in the Forest of Fun. Yesterday, she and I went out for an early morning walk to see if that would help, but it didn't. So now she's confined to home doing yoga in the bedroom. This would not be a good time to go in to ER for an x-ray. Way too much.
Time 26 minutes. Distance 3.75 kilometers. Cadence 77. Workout average pace 6 minutes 54 seconds per kilometer.
Way too much important stuff going on there. A rolled ankle would be considered a trivial injury at this moment in time. I had one of these epiphanies this morning, partly because I had planned to run at 6:30, which is what I did, but also because I know that this course is flat, so there's no real reason for slowing down.
Distance 3.89 kilometers. Cadence 75. Workout average pace 6 minutes 56 seconds per kilometer.
But I came to the conclusion that for an exercise to be pleasurable and repeatable, it should not be too onerous. I think the North American mentality of bigger, faster, stronger, and better is what causes a lot of people to be intimidated by their exercise plans. So setting myself a 7-minute pace is quite doable, even though I could probably set a 6.5-minute pace.
Time 28 minutes. Distance 4 kilometers. Cadence 71. Workout average pace 6 minutes 58 seconds per kilometer.
Avoiding another person with a dog. Hello. Go that way. The dogs always want to run with me, or they'll want to take a bite out of my leg. One of the two. This guy I've seen now 3 times, and I'm going to pass him very soon coming the other way. He's got his radio going.
Time 29 minutes. Distance 4.19 kilometers. Cadence 83. Workout average pace 6 minutes 56 seconds per kilometer.
So another minute in this direction and I will turn. I'll be back to the alley-up corner. Onto the catalpas, under a squirrel, any second now. I'm past the San Pellegrino, Alley-oop.
Time 30 minutes. Distance 4.34 kilometers. Cadence 83. Workout average pace 6 minutes 53 seconds per kilometer. Halfway to your goal.
Alright. So now I start unwinding the loops. There'll be a half, then 2, and then a little run from the trailhead to home. Next time I do this, I'll do it in the opposite direction to start with. Then I won't get that first hill quite so early. I would have done about a kilometer by the time I hit the make-up side of the hill, which is just coming up here.
Time 31 minutes. Distance 4.48 kilometers. Cadence 76. Workout average pace 6 minutes 55 seconds per kilometer.
And up I go. So I saw the Chinese lady that I avoided earlier by cutting the corner on the playing field, getting my feet wet again. And I saw a runner with earphones, the over-the earphones, the all-encompassing over-the earphones. Even against the sun, I could see that she was smiling. There is a cautious sense of optimism now.
Time 32 minutes. Distance 4.58 kilometers. Cadence 67. Workout average pace 6 minutes 58 seconds per kilometer.
But it would be a mistake if everybody started partying just when we might have flattened the curve. So this episode is going to be called More of the New Normal. I was going to call it More Normal, but that would be a little optimistic, because really nothing has changed other than a sense that we might be through the worst of it. There was me thinking that I was at risk in Argentina way back at the beginning of
Distance 4.74
March,
kilometers.
whatever
Cadence
it was.
79. Workout average pace 6 minutes 57 seconds per kilometer.
6:57. I think I can afford to take another picture, another photograph for the Running Jackal podcast Facebook page. Yep, there's a picture. 2 seagulls on the Scout Hall. The Scout Hall has a crooked chimney. The auto pause should kick in any second now.
Auto pause.
Let's zoom in a bit. Got it. That's the other thing. A lot of people, when they're running,
Workout resumed.
they don't really stop for long enough to take a good or a half decent photograph. They always are still panting and shaking from the run. I always try and take a couple of breaths before I take a photograph. Today's pictures will be coming to you from my phone, so they won't be the best quality, but good enough.
Distance 4.84 kilometers. Cadence 56. Workout average pace 7 minutes 1 second per kilometer.
So this first time I've actually got over 7 minutes. That was the opportunity. That was me thinking that boxer dog was going to ruin my day. I think I'll take another photograph. There's a good spot here. It'll also give me an excuse to step off the busy section of trail. Yep, Mount Douglas in all its glory.
Time 35 minutes. Distance 4.96 kilometers. Cadence 79. Workout average pace 7 minutes per kilometer.
Doesn't really matter that I'm cutting the course short because I'm running by time today. Half an hour in one direction and half an hour in the other direction. People were doing my maneuver at the golf course, but that wasn't working because the golf course people were complaining that people were walking on the greens.
Time 37 minutes. Distance 5.13 kilometers. Cadence 47. Workout average pace 7 minutes 11 seconds per kilometer.
So that little photo opportunity took its toll on my pace, but that was expected. And that was my socially responsible attitude. So now I've forgotten what I was going to call this episode. I think I could paraphrase. Something along the lines of more of the new normal. I think that's what it was. This is where I joined the trail around the playing fields. So now I've done
Time
my
38 minutes. Distance 5.29 kilometers. Cadence 81. Workout average pace 7 minutes 11 seconds per kilometer.
I've done my half lap of unwind. Now I have 2 laps plus the last little bit to take me home. And I have to listen out on the next lap for my 46-minute reminder for when I say bye-bye to you. Let me just work on this pace thing for a little while. I'll put in some music here.
Time 39 minutes. Distance 5.46 kilometers. Cadence 84. Workout average pace 7 minutes 8 seconds per kilometer. Time 40 minutes. Distance 5.65 kilometers. Cadence 86. Workout average pace 7 minutes 5 seconds per kilometer. Time for hydration.
So that's 40 minutes. I'm back to this, the tennis courts. I forgot to listen to the pace, but I'm pretty sure it was around the 7, maybe 7:02, something like that. I'm just trying to anticipate where I'm going to see those people again. Yeah, getting back to my idea about
Time
not
41 minutes. Distance 5.75 kilometers. Cadence 72. Workout average pace 7 minutes 7 seconds per kilometer.
7 times. Yeah, about workouts not being too onerous. That way you get to do them and you get the benefit from training. If you set the bar too high, you will skip the training because there will be some reason that you chicken out. Either because you don't think you're going to make your target, or because it's raining, or because somebody asked you to mow the lawn. That kind of thing. Just setting you more in the hole. It's better to do a half decent workout than to miss the workout. Where's she going?
Time 42 minutes. Distance 5.9 kilometers. Cadence 73.
She goes that
Workout
way.
average pace 7 minutes 7 seconds per kilometer.
She does the short loop, I do the long loop. I've seen her 3 or 4 times now. Yep. Coming up to one of the dog walkers that I videoed earlier on. I'm going to run up the hill and head over to the grass to get away from this club. And there's another dog walker. This is getting crazy. I'm going to spend more time on the grass than on the path.
Time 43 minutes. Distance 6.01 kilometers. Cadence 73. Workout average pace 7 minutes 8 seconds per kilometer.
There's the woman with the headphones. And the NASA hoodie. She looked Bengali. Talking of Bengalis, my friend Robbie Sohal, a co-worker from when I was in the healthcare business, his picture came up and I reposted it because it was a pretty good picture of him and I.
Workout average pace 7 minutes 10 seconds per kilometer.
Yep. Seeing all these fellow trail users has slowed me down considerably because I'm walking around them all. Alright, so I think I've probably got about 5 more minutes of recording to do, which will take me back to the trailhead, and then I will do one lap in silence. Let's see if I can finish this recording with an average pace of 7. Five minutes of
Time 45 minutes. Distance 6.28 kilometers. Cadence 72. Workout average pace 7 minutes 10 seconds per kilometer.
7 minutes 10 seconds. I don't think I'll be able to do it. She said 45, which means 35, which means that I have a minute more. I've taken all the pictures I wanted to take. I've taken all my avoidance strategies. I have been the responsible runner on a beautiful, crisp, early spring day. Lost track of the date. Sometime in April.
Time 46 minutes. Distance 6.45 kilometers. Cadence 83. Workout average pace 7 minutes 8 seconds per kilometer.
It's coming down. 7:08. And this is about my 36-minute mark. Let me just get to this corner and I'll say bye-bye. Bye-bye.